news, everyone! I didn't get raptured. Bad news, though. The people you've been mumbling for the past week, I hope you go away. I hope you go away. God, please go away. Also didn't get raptured. So, the concept developed by a grifter because he read a book and did some math. And I don't know if I trusted that math, because I believe it's been around at least 20 times since then that we were supposed to be raptured. So, and it didn't happen. Didn't happen then, didn't happen now. At the same time, other theories have come out, and apparently there's going to be 7 of them, but they're mini raptures, so we can't tell. So, and then again, it's been represented in movies in a hilarious way. But we don't know how people are raptured. I mean, 30 people can die in a hospital all around the world. And they're like, look, those people got... I mean, it's just them trying to rationalize it is nonsensical. It's always been nonsensical, and it will continue to be nonsensical. So, glad you're still here. Sorry, some folks are as well. They don't know who they are. They're incapable of understanding. So, couple of things. We'll start with the fun stuff. So, I ordered the Bones Coffee stuff, and it came today, excitedly. These are unground. Well, I guess they would call them whole bean. This looks really pink. It's because it's really pink. It is Blackberry Cobbler flavored, and I'm very excited. This is the first one we're going to open up. I don't think the smell me is going to do it justice, because there's like, this was just packaged, because it is not degassed a lot, so the bag is fairly empty of air. So I also did the Frankenbones, which is a chocolate hazelnut. I may have said chocolate macadamia or white chocolate macadamia last week. Completely wrong, completely different thing. Chocolate hazelnut, definitely one of my top 5 favorites, alongside Mustachio and Salty Siren. So, and I'm excited to give this a try. Also this weekend, we went to One Line Coffee, which has several stores downtown. This is from Colombia. Las Nubes, which Matt tells me is the clouds. So the clouds of Colombia, I assume. It's a very light roast, lemon, verbena, hops, lychee, and starfruit. Those things interested me. It is a washed with extended fermentation. What's really cool about this is that it's a geisha variety. When we do this tomorrow, I'll knowledge up a little bit better on my geisha and why that's special. It's not in my brain right now. And even if it was yesterday, it wouldn't be in it today. So this was roasted on September the 8th. And then I also picked up a slightly less light, but still light roast. This is an Ethiopia Banco Taratu peach, jasmine, clementine, fruit stripe gum. Really blew my mind. So fruit stripe gum. This is a honey process. Raised bed drying. So this is a varieties. This is an heirloom variety, which means it's a mixture of some different coffees, it appears. So I'm pretty excited about that as well. So we'll hit on that maybe Thursday. Thursday is going to be a little late. Matt and his family are going to Washington State on Thursday. I'm driving them to the airport. It's a 10 o'clock flight. So coffee probably won't be that late. So we'll have to be there at like 8:30ish. It's a charter flight, so it should be zip, zam, zoom with very little problems. So speaking of vehicle, yesterday, and we're going to start with the Blackberry Cobbler. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to let it breathe a little bit. And then we're going to hopefully enjoy the hell out of this. I was really excited. I love Blackberry. I love Cobbler. It does have a very fruity smell. I would associate it with raspberry. So that's a good start. I almost get like a peanut butter smell. Oh shoot, my thing turned off. So to do this, we're going to do it in the Clever today. Give it a nice fair shake. So what do I do normally do? 32, 38. Let's do 30, 37. I don't remember. You know what? I haven't done a pour over or clever in such a long time. Everything is kind of everything's kind of off the charts with me with regards to that. I probably should have looked it up, but at the same time, it's fun. There's 37 grams of coffee, sure. I will clean this out after this, so we won't have to worry about a contaminant, the raspberry, because it's going to be very strong raspberry, because usually the fruity flavors like raspberry and even strawberry, grape can be a little bit coating as well. So, you know, the fruity flavors tend to linger. Whereas like the caramel flavors can kind of like meld into the next cup of coffee. I don't know if I would say enhance it, but definitely be kind of present, but not overwhelming. So, but it does change the dynamic of the coffee. So every time you do your thing, you should definitely give it a good clean out. Whoop, I think we hit our limit on our cup here, huh? Probably should have just done 34. Oh well, it's fine. It does have a wonderful fruity bright smell to it, so I'm very excited about that. Off, thank you. I was very tempted this week to buy another scale. One with a little bit brighter. It's lit up rather than kind of just like this, which is, I mean, I don't mind this, and this scale has served me very well. It's just, you know, it lit up, and, you know, it was basically the same kind of layout, except it was a little bit more artsy-fartsy. All right, just a little bit longer. So, on the way back home yesterday, we went out to get some stuff from the grocery store, and on the way back, the dashboard in my car lit up saying -7 pounds of pressure in your rear passenger side tire. And I'm like, that's not possible. How could my tire measure -7 pounds of pressure? Well, what happened was it had lost 7 pounds of pressure rapidly. So the warning system came on, which is really kind of cool. It's scary, but at the same time, really kind of cool. We were able to make it home, and I watched the pressure on the tire slowly trickle down. I think by the time we pulled in, it was at around 29 psi. So that was a little harrowing, but I knew we were going to make it home okay because it's not that far away from everything. So we pull in. Oh, that smells lovely. What a lovely raspberry cobbler. Raspberry smell. I mean, you can attach cobbler to anything. If you just put apples in it, you can say apple cobbler. And it's just a fancy way of saying apples. So blackberry, I like blackberries. Blackberries are really nice. So anyway, so we pull in, get into the garage. It's steadily losing pressure. We shut the car off. Matt opens his car door, and all I hear is tss. I'm like, holy shit. At least the sidewall didn't bust out. That's good. It was still reading pressure on the way to the house, so it was just, the air was just coming out. So we go around. I'm freaking out a lot less than I thought I would be in that kind of a situation, which is nice. But we pull, let's see, we'll do about, I can get 450 into this. I'm gonna do about 450 if I can handle it, because I want coffee this morning. So we get out, and kind of, I mean, it's obvious where it is, and you can put your hand on the hole over the nail, because it's picked up a nail, and feel the air come out, so you knew exactly where it was. None of the other tires picked up a nail, which is great, but that one somehow did, and it's not inside of a tread well, it's actually on top of the tread. So called my friend Tim. Tim will be here this afternoon. And this evening, after the stream, because I'll do a stream tonight, but he'll be here after the stream to lend me a hand getting it off. He's going to bring a tire repair kit as well, which, you know, he's obviously getting a dinner for that. So So Tim will be here. But yeah, it was like a big red flashing light. You've lost 7 pounds very quickly of pressure on your tire. And I'm like, oh shit, what an interesting thing. That's kind of cool. My car can do that. So, but yeah, it wasn't scary. It was just like, huh, well, I mean, I'm surprised that hasn't happened before, if I'm honest with you. It's been one of those kind of summers where there's been a lot of construction like everywhere, and even into the fall now. It's been pretty big on the construction everywhere. So I'm surprised I haven't picked up one in here, let alone outside there. So, but yeah, so that happened yesterday. So he'll be by today. I've got the car jacked up using the jack that came with the car, and it is the most wild jack. It's very German engineered, this jack. So here we are with this jack. I don't know why I'm whispering. I don't want to scare it, I guess. But look at this. Look at the foot. There's like a foot. And then it kind of goes up under here, and there's an exact spot where a ball goes that's on the other side. So it just sits like that. There's no springs. There's just something there to hold the mechanism back from unscrewing itself. So, and I don't think I can get a picture of maybe I can. See the little shiny? Little shiny right there? That's it. Poor thing. And by the way, yes, I know it's just a car, so poor thing, whatever. I have an attachment to I'm very sentimental, so it's like, you know, whatever, folks. It's got a beautiful raspberry smell to it, which shouldn't be surprising, but at the same time, with the chocolate orange becoming incredibly chemical tasting, I'm kind of hoping that this doesn't do the same thing. So I basically went from, oh, my coffee's running out, to, oh shit. So, which is good. It's good. I needed more coffee. So I won't complain because I'm very excited, especially finding this geisha variety. Washed extended fermentation. And it's from Colombia of all. That's really great. So lemon, hops, lychee, and starfruit. That's verbena. Verbena? Verbena. I had actually called Jose in Colombia yesterday evening because they hadn't talked for a while, so we got to talk to him for a minute. He's in the bar doing his barley duties, working his heart out, trying to get that place going. Hopefully they Verse. I'll put the logo up, and they actually have a Instagram, so I'll put the Instagram up as well. But yeah, they make some wonderful cocktails if you find yourself in that area down there of Colombia. However, whenever, whatever, you know, if you find your way down there, definitely give them a try, because the area they're in apparently isn't, it's more local frequented than it is tourist frequented, which I think, I don't want to say hurts business, but at the same time, if you're a locally oriented business, you really got to catch on, you know. It's kind of the same. Oh, it's kind of the same anywhere, but I think it's a lot more niche-y in Latin countries where, you know, they have a place that they want to go get some beers and just talk all day. Whereas this is a cocktail bar, so I'm sure that they've got cerveza, but at the same time, the bartender, Daniel, and his coworker, bartender down there, whose name escapes me, but she seems really cool. Also, you know, they do cocktails, and they're not, here it is in 2 minutes. They are like almost works of art cocktails that they make. So it's, you know, it's kind of niche-y, but at the same time, very cool. So, oh, I didn't swirl it all, did I? It's a little too late now, but we'll do it anyway. Looks like a mud pit. I didn't swirl. Oh, damn. Damn it all to hell! Too late. So, yeah. There's a lot of different things going on online. People are apparently attacking things they can't say. So acetaminophen is what the drug is called, not Tylenol. Tylenol is a brand. What you're looking for is acetaminophen and riboflavin. You can't say that. Maybe you should consider trying to learn it at the very least before you begin to ban it. Like a fucking idiot. God. It's really funny because it wasn't so much the Tylenol my mother took that was going to harm me in so much as it was the fact that I was born breech with a umbilical cord wrapped around my neck that, you know, tried to do me in. So I had that going for me. Yes, very raspberry. Okay, so it's not the fake tasting. I mean, I know that it's not necessarily real, but the orange on the chocolate orange is very chemical. This is very, I mean, the smell is very pronounced, but the flavor is very subtle. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed to come out red. One of the ones that I got, what was that I got? That when we ground it up and passed water through it, it took a red tinge in the coffee. I don't remember which one it was. This one's definitely not red. I mean, it was even in a, you know, like a non-clear cup. So this one doesn't have a red tinge to it, which is interesting. But at the same time, that's very nice. And the picture on the front is also very cute. Grandma putting out what I would totally eat. Look at the biscuits on top of that cobbler. I mean, look at the size of those biscuits. They're huge. And the dog loves it too. But yeah, look at the size of those biscuits. My God, I would eat the hell out of that. Just biscuits. Make me some drop biscuits and then just half-ass blitz up some blackberries with a little sugar and then just throw that shit out. And I would eat the hell out of it. You know, same with peaches. Half-ass chop up some peaches in a blender so that they're still chunky, bake some biscuits, and then have the biscuits, and then put the biscuits on top of the layer of peach. You don't even have to cook the damn thing because the biscuits are already done. So basically you're just eating, you know, fruit. You don't even need sugar with the peaches because the peaches are just naturally sweet. Now raspberries do have a tartness to it that some people don't really like, so they may have to sugar it up a little bit. But apples, mix some cinnamon in with the apples. Maybe don't do biscuits. Maybe do like an oats crumble on the top. And that one you might have to bake to finish the oats up so that you're not chewing on oats for an hour. So, oh, that's lovely. So yeah, folks, acetaminophen is what they're stupidly trying to screw with. And they don't even need to, I mean, by now you should know this, but they don't even need to outright ban it to put the fear and doubt into the people that follow them's minds. They just need doubt, just need a sliver of doubt. And then suddenly we're looking at pregnant women not being able to alleviate pain or discomfort or fever, you know. So listen to your doctor. You know, I don't even have to mention RFK's issues to hope that you understand that he has no degrees in anything related to what he is sitting there for. Always listen to your doctor. Your doctor will help you. They're there to help you. They want you to come back, so they want you to be alive. That's how they make their money. You coming back, being alive. And it's so silly that we have to like say that out loud. Oh well. Thank you for watching today. I really appreciate it. I'll let you know how the tire goes tomorrow. And then we're going to open up the one-line coffee, the geisha, and we're going to see how that tastes and smells. This one was roasted fairly more recently, I think. This one was what? This is the Oh no, this is the 1st. I thought that said 17th. So this was on the 1st, and this one is on the 8th. So we're sitting pretty good here. And it also says down here, what does it say? Ideal 10 to 45 days off roast. I don't know if you can read that or not. Probably not, but that's okay. So, cool. I'm gonna go enjoy my coffee. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and congratulations on still being here. Take that however you want. We'll see you later. Bye.